Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, folks, wherever you are today. My name is Rodney Brace. I'm the developer of Premier Income Plan, and I want to say a warm welcome to everyone who has joined us today. This is an awesome day. It is a leap day, a leap year, and it's a great day. It's a great day. It is February 29th. I had totally forgotten today was a leap year until I just got a text message on my phone from my provider offering me a free upgrade. Wonderful, because last week I was in asking about a new phone and they wanted to charge me $400 for the phone, and today they said they'll give me the phone for free. Can you imagine that? Well, so people like to do things on a leap year. In fact, the very first product that we created, I'm going to tell you about that in just a moment, is Website Communicator. And for those of you who were with me from the beginning, if you recall, we actually launched that product on February 29th on a leap year. So this is the anniversary date for Premier Income Plan. For Website Communicator. And equally exciting, because Douglas Chapman just posted a message there, it's also the day that Genie gets released from the bottle. So there's something about me and February 29th and the leap years. So we're excited about that. And that's right. So I'll tell you about the Genie in a moment. But just so you know, the Genie will officially launch at 4 p.m. Eastern today. And I'll get into the Genie in just a few minutes. So again, a warm welcome, especially to the new folks that are here today. We are, first let me say, we've had a lot of people who've signed up today. An awful lot of people signed up over the weekend. And so a warm welcome. If you're here, I want to get to know you. You're going to get to know me. And in order to do that, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself, how I got to where I am today, because I'm not much different than you. I'm really not. I look for a way to make money online. I joined several different programs. Some paid me money, some didn't pay me money, and I didn't like some of the matrix plans that I was participating in. And I said, you know what, there's got to be an easier way. But really, I identified what I thought was an opportunity. And that's how Website Communicator was born. You see, I'm a people person. I like to network with people. I like to converse with people. And when I got online, the technology that we have today, we didn't have back then. And so I really went through a period of withdrawal where I wasn't talking to people as often as I used to. I wasn't meeting with people as often as I was. And I didn't feel good at the end of my day. And I thought, what's missing here? Until I realized I'm missing that human interaction that I've been so used to having. And so I searched for a product that would let me communicate with my visitors to my website and let me speak to them. There was nothing out there. There was nothing. Conferencing systems were sort of archaic. They never had the fluid flow that it has today. And I thought, we've got to have something. And so I spent 2 years researching to find out if there was anything that would let me do that. And there wasn't. And so myself and a couple of really good friends of mine pooled our money together and we created Website Communicator. And it's been the best thing I've done. Website Communicator, I'm going to tell you about it in a moment. I'm excited about that product. It has been responsible for more sales for me than anything else. And so then it just started to grow from there. I actually created that product to help me in my current businesses. You know, I first got involved with an MLM company back in 1999, and it was a challenge because I had to sponsor and recruit 3 people every single month. Every single month. Now, I'm not talking about sponsoring someone at $59 a month and $79 to get started. I had to sponsor people at $5,000 every single month. We had to do that 3 people every single month. If you failed to do that, you did not get paid. So if you only sponsored 1 or 2, you didn't get paid on those people. But I did that for 3 or 4 years. I think it was just over 3, almost 4 years. I realized I was working too hard for that company and not enough for Rodney. I said, that's not how you do MLM. There has to be a better way. And so I started looking at other opportunities. I got involved with a company back in about 2004, 2005. Yeah, 2004, I think. I worked hard at that time. And I got to know the company owner. actually flew to Ottawa, spent time with him and his family, spent time at the business, and I really worked hard to build a team in that company. And some people here know exactly who I'm talking about. We won't mention any names. But here's where MLM really shone a light for me and helped me realize, hey, this really works. Because I didn't have to sponsor X number of people every single month. We were only dealing with a $25 and then a $59 price tag. It was doable. But the magic was this. I stopped working and sponsoring people for that company in 2006, 10 years ago. And do you know I'm still getting residuals twice a month from that company today? I'm getting residuals twice a month from that company. 10 years ago, I stopped sponsoring people for that company. Folks, that's the true power of MLM. When you can leverage that, you're going to make money. And here with us, you don't have to sponsor people every single month. You really don't have to do that. In fact, you don't have to sponsor anyone. And I'm going to show you that in a moment. So I created my first product, and we used affiliate marketing to promote that tool. And then people started saying to me, you know what? Website Communicator is great, but what if it had this and what if it had that? So we started adding, because one of the things I do is I listen to my members. And when they tell me they want a feature, if it's feasible, if it's viable, we'll do our best to get it. And so people wanted additions to Website Communicator. And so we started exploring with that. In fact, I had a teaching hospital in Dubai call me up and say, Rodney, we really like your Website Communicator tool because of the live streaming aspect. Would you add a feature for us so that we could do our surgeries live over the internet using your tool? I thought, oh, wow, this is fantastic. So we added a feature that would allow them to have 2 cameras in the operating room. One right down on the surgery and the other one up high for the operating room. And they were doing surgeries. It was dental, okay? So they were doing teeth transplants and oral surgeries and things like that. And that was amazing to watch that. And I felt so proud about that because here was a hospital a half a world away, found Website Communicator and saw the value in that product. And so we created that. And I attended some of their surgeries, and it was amazing just to sit there and watch these people use the technology that I created. But what we found out was that adding that feature became really heavy on the software. So we had to make a decision. And what we decided was we would separate that component and go back to what Website Communicator was designed for. And then we created the conference system. That's how this conference room here today came about. And so we spent a lot of money. We raised the money. Here's how we raised it. We pre-sold the conference room. I'm not kidding. I had the idea. I drew it up on a PowerPoint presentation, and I showed it to people, and we pre-sold the conference room. We made enough sales that we actually built the conference system. That's amazing. But that's what we did. But we soon found out, too, that even that system had some flaws. And so we went right back to the drawing board, and we did it over again. That shows you my commitment to these products. We actually created the conference room 3 times, and we spent a lot of money doing that. But it's all about moving forward and making the product even better. And we're going to do this all over again because we're staying on top of technology. We're going to stay ahead of the curve, and so we're creating all of our products again. We're excited about that, very excited about that. Then I have an idea. How do we stay in touch? Let's communicate with people. Let's let our customers know that we appreciate them. And I created, at the time, there was no video email. There wasn't. I created the tool, and I put it on the shelf, and I left it there for a couple of years. And by doing that, other people came out with their video email. But I created that back then. But then I woke up one morning, in the middle of the night, and I had an idea for another product. I said, what can grow my business more than what it is today? And I realized that what my customers can say about me far outweighs anything that I can say about me. And I said, okay, we need a way for people to do video testimonials because nobody wants to read written testimonials anymore. And so again, I had this idea, I believe about 6 or 7 months before I told anybody. I actually consulted with programmers on this, and then I took some of my closest friends and confidants into that, and I shared that idea with them. In fact, I held a special webinar. You want to know something? I did the same thing that I did with the conference room. I pre-sold it. I pre-sold it. People were actually calling me saying, hey, Rodney, I can't attend the secret webinar you're having, but sign me up. However much it is, I'll pay you. They didn't even have a clue what it was. But they knew the history of the products that we created before and my commitment to the projects. And so VAPPSY was born, the video app system. So I've just given you that in a nutshell, just to say to you, look, folks, all you need is an idea and a dream and some friends who will support you, and you can make it work. But you don't have to do that here. We've done all that for you. All you have to do here is plug into what we're going to show you, which I think is going to be the best business opportunity in 2016 and beyond. We've got a great plan, we've got great products, and we've got a great vision for the future and for you. And you're not alone. I'm going to show you how you can tap into a system that launches today that's going to help you grow your business. Are you ready for that? Okay, let me move into the presentation, and I'm going to just discuss this with you for a moment. And at the end, if you want, I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask questions, and I'll do my best to answer them for you. So folks, it's very important that you understand that there is no guarantee of income with this program. There's no guarantee actually that with any program that you're going to make any money. Because if we could do that, then everybody would simply be rich. What we're going to do, and all we can do, is show you a legitimate opportunity that you can plug into and help change your financial future. And if you're here to make an extra $50, $100, or $500, or $10,000 a month, you can do it here. You can do it. And you don't have to do it alone. All you have to do is do a little bit of work, not a lot of hard work. But the harder you work, the more money you make. It is that simple. Now, so a couple of years ago, I decided one morning, hey, let's create a business opportunity around those products that we've worked so hard to create and allow people to make some serious, serious money. And so we toyed and explored with different comp plans, and I'm happy to say today that we've settled on what we call a 3x8 matrix. Now, we call it a module for different reasons, but you're familiar with a matrix. Ours is a 3x8. And when the matrix is completely filled, the earning potential that you can make is $32,000 a month. That's the potential. That doesn't mean you're going to make that, but the math doesn't lie. And so if you take a close look at this chart, and you'll see the number of people that are on each level and the amount that we pay out on each level, then this is the earning potential. Now, we don't require you to sponsor anyone in Premier Income Plan, as long as you're paying your monthly dues. If there's people in your matrix and they're paying their dues, you're going to make money. It's that simple. But if you really want to move your financial situation forward, then you want to share this opportunity with folks. And it is as simple as sharing. You don't have to go out there and tell people we have the best things since sliced bread. They don't want to hear it. You don't have to tell them that this is the best opportunity to hit the net this year or ever, because they don't want to hear it. Why? They've heard it over and over and over. All you have to do is invite people to the webinar. It's that simple. Hey, are you open to a new opportunity? Can you use an extra few dollars a month? Come along to this webinar and listen, and you make your own decisions. We put the power in their hands, and if you're here today for the first time, then I want to say welcome, and I want to put the power in your hands. I want you to make a decision that only you can make, a decision for you, based on the information that I'm going to share with you right now. And so once you begin sharing the opportunity with folks, hey, this is where you can make some serious money. It's called the 100% Matching Commissions Program. And basically, when you sponsor people, you will earn a 100% match on what they earn. So let's say you go out there and you share PIP with 3 people and they join. Let's say given a few months, they start making $1,000 each per month. You will earn a 100% match, which means you will earn an extra $3,000 per month. I say extra because you are going to be making money in the matrix, in that chart that I just showed you a moment ago. So that is your matrix earnings, and the people that you sponsor are going to be making money in their matrix the same way. And so you're going to get a 100% match on that. So think about that for a minute. I know people in this program today who are actually making more money than their sponsor is making, because they've worked hard to build their teams already and they're making money. And so you can earn a 100% match. If you need $100 a month. Hey, find 2 people who can make $50. There's your $100. It's that simple. It's an awesome a feature that's attracting a lot of people to Premier Income Plan. But it doesn't stop there. We've got some other ways you can make some immediate cash. Immediate cash. And I am happy to say, I am proud to say that since Saturday up to today, we have paid out over $60,000 in Fast Start bonuses. I have $3,800 left to pay today. I'm going to pay that this evening. That's amazing. And this is where it came from, and this is how people were able to do this. It's called the Fast Start Bonus Plan. So when people join Premier Income Plan, they pay $79 to get started. And it's out of this $79 that we pay the $20 Fast Start, and the $30 Fast Start. And I'll show you those in a moment. So what happens is, let me just go here. Okay, when you sponsor your first 2 people, whether you're just sharing, you're bringing people to the business, if they join, we'll pay you $20 in Fast Start bonus money. When you sponsor your 3rd person, we'll pay you $30 in Fast Start bonus money. Now that bonus money is paid weekly. So now that we've got all the kinks worked out that so many of you have known about, we made our first run. Now it's regular, like clockwork. Every Friday, we will be paying the Fast Start bonus to people who qualify. It's not commissions, it's Fast Start bonus. Commissions are repeat, which happens when people start to pay their $59, and people will begin paying in March. Their subscription is $59, and then we'll pay commissions the very first week, the very first couple of days in the beginning of every month. It's your money. I want to get that in your pocket as quickly as possible. And so let's get back here to the Fast Start bonus plan. So right here, when you sponsor your first 2, it's $20. And when you sponsor your 3rd person, it's $30. But then something magical happens. When you get to your 3rd person, when that person sponsors their first 2, you earn $20 each. When they sponsor their first 2 each, you earn $20 each again. And this happens all the way down to infinity. There's no end here as long as you these people are, there's growth in this leg. You earn it, because this is called your coded leg. It's attached to you. And the same is true when your 4th, your 5th, your 6th, and onward people that you personally sponsor. When they sponsor their first 2, and they sponsor their first 2, and they sponsor their first 2, it continues to infinity. We'll continue to pay you the $20 in Fast Start bonus money. Now let's go back here to the first 2 people that we just skipped over, because guess what? These 2 people, well, they're going to start their coded leg as well. So when they sponsor their 3rd person, now they're earning their money in their coded leg. But guess what? You earn 100% match. So when you sponsor, or when your first person and your 2nd person sponsors their first, you earn $20 in Fast Start bonus. But when these people sponsor their first 2, and then they sponsor their first 2, all the way down to infinity, you're going to earn $20 in coded matching coded infinity bonus. That in itself represents an enormous amount of money, and it's why people have made a whole lot of money this week in Fast Start bonuses. So people can really make some money, and as long as you sponsor people and they continue to sponsor people, it's done through the direct line of sponsorship. There is some serious cash here to be made. And when your 1st and 2nd person sponsors their 3rd, 4th, 5th, and onward, the same rule applies. You continue to earn Fast Start bonus money. Now, there's another way. We'll get back to the MLM side, because I know it's very exciting, but we have to talk about the direct selling, because there is another way that you can make some serious money. And it's how my company started. It's creating the products and selling them to the individuals who need them. And I found customers who needed my products. And I'll tell you about those in a moment. And so I was actually selling these products to the end users, and some of these customers became friends of mine. Some of them actually got involved in MLM with me. You build those relationships over time. I realized then we have these 4 products that we can actually help people make money with, and let's go out there and market these. One of these products is the conference system that we're using here right now. It's the 2nd product we created. It was born out of a need from the first product. As simple as that. And so this product has an evolutionary tale, if you will. And we're actually going to recreate this again. We started it. The groundwork has been laid. And it's the new, what we call the new HTML5 version, which makes it 100% compatible for the smart devices, phones and tablets and things like that. So we're committed to moving in that direction and making, and in fact, I really want to let the cat out of the bag and tell you some of the features, because it will be the conference room to watch, I can assure you. We're excited about that. But right now you can sell this product that we have, and you can earn 50% of the commission value. So whatever the commission value is for these products, you will earn 50% of that. And then the other 50% gets paid to the upline in your PIP matrix. Website Communicator is the tool I told you about at the beginning. I just love this tool. It has done so much for me and my business, both financially as well as relationship-wise. And I know people who've used it on Facebook to create sales. Some of my clients are coaches, life coaches, who've used it to close sales at $3,500, $4,500, $10,000, all because they were live on their Facebook page. One of my customers, a car dealership, within the first week, sold a car. All the customer had to do was come in and sign the paper and make the payment. All the transaction was done through Website Communicator because there was an agent on the website. If you're not there, how do you know the customer is not going to buy or they're going to leave? Having something like this on your website, very powerful. It cannot hurt your business. It can only help. And there's other features about Website Communicator as well. I won't bore you with. You can certainly learn that from your back office when you join, because there are videos inside the back office that will show you about the products. Video email postcards, again, it needs no explanation. It is what it is. It allows you to create video messages, attach a picture if you will, send it off to your customer and stay in touch. It's that simple. You want to build your relationship. It's not that first sale that's going to grow your business. I've said many times, and I'll continue to say it, it's the second sale. It's that repeat sale. And how do you get that? You stay in touch. You build that relationship with your customer. That's important. Those products are released now and they're available. This product here I'm going to show you is called VAPPSY. We're going to be releasing this one very, very soon. Talked to my programmers about it again this morning to see where we're at with that. This is a video app system. We actually released this one a while ago. We took it back off the market. We made some changes and some modifications. We're getting ready to re-release it. And it's a tool that works on your smart device, your tablet, your phone, iPhone, as well as Android. We even created an app for the BlackBerry, but not so popular. But now BlackBerry has transitioned over to Android operating system, I believe. And so now you're going to be able to run your Android apps on a BlackBerry phone. And there are still people using BlackBerry. And so I'm pleased to say that they will be able to use VAPPSY, because there are a lot of business professionals who use BlackBerry. And it's for the security of it. Well, now they're going to be able to use VAPPSY on that device, because VAPPSY is designed for those professionals. Realtors, for example. If you think about a realtor, they're going to be involved in one of the most important transactions in your life, and that is whether you buy a home or sell a home. And when that realtor helps you with that transaction, you're going to be happy. Don't you think so? So what would you say if the realtor said, hey, look, would you give me a video testimonial about my service in helping you buy or sell your home? You're going to say yes. And the realtor can pull out the smart device and instantly grab that video testimonial and preserve it forever. They've captured it raw in real time. It's not a recreation. It's not a duplication. It's the real authentic thing. And they can post that right to their website. Now, the app can be downloaded for free for the customer to do a video testimonial later. So just know that the person who owns the account does not have to be there with the client. The app can be downloaded for free. And the video gets posted to the customer's website. In this case, the example I shared with you on the realtor's website. So I know a lot about realtors. I've done a lot of work with realtors, and realtors love themselves. And that's okay. Their image is everything. And so, their website is snazzy. They probably, they're dressed to the nines, we say. They've got a great video about themselves. They've hired this company to do that. But you know what? Nothing they can say on their website is any more important than what their customers say. And so VAPPSY lets their customers do the talking. And so a visitor to the website is listening to these authentic testimonials. And they're identifying with these people. It's their peers. That's what's going to convince those visitors to do business with that website owner. And so VAPPSY has a button called VAP Chat. When it's clicked, it opens up a text chat box and lets the visitor on the website send text messages right to the website owner's smartphone, allowing the website owner to engage that prospect on the website. Very powerful, folks. All of our technologies, all of our applications connect people. That's where the first product was born from, the need to communicate and interact with people. And we are closing the gap with the internet, bringing people together using technology. And that's our claim to fame. It simply is. We use technology to build relationships and help people improve their business. Now let's get back to the MLM side for just one moment, because we've introduced something thanks to a friend of mine, Michael Weber. Gotten to know him lately. Great guy, has his own business, but had a great idea for something that could help Premier Income Plan. And that was what we've called and labeled the PIP Builder marketing program, and we gave it a face, called it PIP Genie. And it launches today. And what it is, it helps you build your MLM business. So let's say, for example, somebody joins Premier Income Plan. Then they will have to make a decision to opt in to our PIP Builder marketing program if they need help in building their business. They don't have to do this. It's totally optional. But we realize there are two things that challenge people who work from home. Number one is leads. How do I get people to join my business? Who do I talk to? Where do I find people who want to start a business? And how do I get them to join my team? That's the number one challenge. We've solved that here, because we have a marketing program that will work with you to help you get at least 3 direct referrals. And I'll show you how that works in a moment. And then the number two thing we solved is advertising. You see, a lot of people either don't know or fail to realize that they have to invest money back into their business to grow their business. And this is usually in the form of advertising. Well, we've covered that. So you actually will pay for the marketing that's going to help build your team, but you don't pay for it out of your pocket. And I'll show you why. So if somebody decides they're going to opt into the PIP Builder marketing program, that's when we let the genie out of the bottle. At 4 p.m. Eastern today, that's going to happen for a lot of people. And what the genie is, folks, it's a marketing platform. We're working with a couple of different companies, and the whole idea here is to market and bring people back to Premier Income Plan. Now, we don't have a bag full of people. We don't have a box full of prospects. We don't have a tank full of fish. It's not like that. We're going out there and we're looking for people just like you, people who want to start a home-based business and who need some help doing so. And we're going to pair those people up with people just like you. And so if you're part of the PIP Builder program, then when it's your turn, the genie is going to help you at least get 3 direct referrals. That's the whole plan here. So you're going to have to pay for this, as I said, but you don't pay for it out of your pocket. There's no money out of your pocket. You saw this slide a moment ago when I talked about your first 3 direct referrals. Well, there's $70 in earnings right here. You're giving us permission to redirect that money into the marketing platform. So if you decide you need the genie's help, then you're going to allow us to move that money into the marketing to pay for that marketing. And you heard me say, talk about the coded bonuses and the matching coded bonuses right here. So on those first 3 levels, that money as well is going to be directed into the marketing platform for a total cost of one-time $630. It's not paid out of your pocket. It is not paid out of your regular monthly commissions. Okay, remember that. The first slide I showed you with the potential of $32,000 a month. This $630 is not taken from that. It's taken from the Fast Start bonus when people first join. So it's $630 one time. So if you continue to build your business and you sponsor a 4th person, that money is yours. If you and when there's earnings below the first 3 levels, that money is yours as well. So this is how it works basically in a nutshell. When the genie finds a prospect and brings them back and signs them up, the genie looks into our database and it first looks for people who have 2 direct referrals. If it finds people who have 2 direct referrals, then it looks for the person who is oldest by timestamp when they join. And then it will just give this referral to the oldest sponsor in that pool and then move that sponsor out of that pool. If the genie doesn't find anyone with 2 direct referrals, it looks in the system for those who have 1. And then it looks in that pool and it looks for the person who's oldest by timestamp, and then it just gives this referral to that sponsor. That then moves that sponsor from this pool into the pool with 2. And so then when the Genie finds the next person, it'll come and give it to the person that's in the pool with 2 direct referrals. If it finds no one in either one of these first 2 pools, it's going to look for all the people who have 0 direct referrals. And we know it's going to find a lot of people here, because we know and we've learned that a lot of people need the help with the Genie. And so it again will look for the person who is oldest by timestamp, and it will just give that referral to that sponsor. Now here's where you can help the Genie, because I keep saying to folks, look, the Genie is here to help you. It's not here to do the work for you. I know in some cases it's going to do that, and that's okay. That's what the Genie is here to do, to help you whichever way it can. But if you want to help the Genie and you want to help yourself, while the Genie is trying to find prospects for you, you should be working to do the same. Because if you sponsor one person before the Genie sponsors anyone for you, that's going to move you ahead of everyone in this pool and move you over to the middle pool with 1 direct referral. So you can really help the Genie. Now, if you help the Genie and you sponsor that person, the money you would earn still goes towards the PIP Builder marketing platform. Remember that, because you and the Genie work together to reach the same outcome, and that is to make sure you have 3 direct referrals. And then, as I said, if you sponsor the 4th person, well, then that money goes to you, and all the Fast Start bonuses below that will go to you. So that's how it works in a nutshell. I hope I haven't bored you, and I hope I've given you enough information for you to make a decision. Because if you're here and you haven't signed up yet, or if you're somebody that's watching from the replay on the website, then right below there's a button below this video that you can actually lock in your spot. And what you'll be doing is you'll be registering and you'll be agreeing to our terms, and you will be paying $79 for your first month to get started. And then again, out of that $79, we pay Fast Start bonuses, which is paid weekly. And then you'll be committing to a monthly subscription of $59 that will begin 30 days from your first payment here today. And we pay those commissions monthly the first week of every month. So we're very excited about what we're doing here. And one of the things we're working towards as well is once you pay your first $59, when it comes time for you to pay your next monthly subscription, if there is enough money in your commission account, then you can give us permission to take that money out of your commission account so that we don't have to hit your credit card or your Solid Trust Pay account. So we'll teach you more about that as well. So if you're ready to lock in your spot, if you're watching from the replay, by all means click the button below, and I hope I have a chance to see you on the next webinar. Thanks for watching.